How to improve dementia and Alzheimer. A few days ago, I went to see one of my customer. I went to see in his home, and he has dementia. And I treat and show to the family the treatment plan. And it's been what? It's been months now that they've been working on him. And the first thing that I noticed it was that he was much more alive, smiling, and also more active. The first time I went to see him, I remember him laying down on the sofa, and when I was asking the family, they were telling me he doesn't have any motivation for anything. He's just staying late to bed, and we have to wake him up, get him ready, and he's just sleeping all day or lying down on the sofa, wanting to do nothing. And a few days ago when I went to see him, family told him that actually he's been few days before he's been invited and he went to some friends and they had some chat, and then he also starting to wake up on his own and even getting ready, coming down. And so that was for me a good improvement. And to explain how it works and how we can have this kind of results, I like to bring you also a little bit back in time to explain you something very important. In the late 30s, lobotomy, I don't know if you ever heard about it, it was the action actually of taking one part of the brain, which has to do with the frontal lobe. And what they discovered is they thought that they found a solution for aggression, because when they removed this part of the brain, people were not having any aggressive behavior. But what they realized also is that as they removed this part of the brain, people were starting to have no motivation, no being able to do anything, any task. And they start to wonder why this was happening. Well, this is happening because this part of the brain is actually taking care of, if you want to do something, you need to plan this action, you need to have steps. This part of the brain is taking care of this, and it's also not only having effect on the aggression, but is also having effect on our motivation to do things. Clearly, I could see the picture how this person before were not having any motivation because the dementia was attacking his brain, attacking the frontal lobe of his brain. And so this person didn't have any motivation and couldn't even taking very small steps, was just lying down all the time. Why? Because when we want to do something, we need to plan it. And I remember when I did treatment on him, I removed his watch, and one thing that I noticed is that he went upstairs and he went to ask the helper if she saw the watch, and then after he went back down on his own and found the watch on the table as she told him. And for me, I could really see how this worked, because to take this decision and go upstairs, you had to think, oh, my next step is to go and to ask the person, and then when the person tell me where it is, I have to follow the instruction. It's downstairs, I have to go down the stairs on my own. And for us, maybe this sounds like normal, but for a person who has dementia, this is not happening. And the same has to do with waking up and simple thing like a daily task like getting ready, putting your clothes on or brushing your teeth has been affected also, because the person is not able to see which is the next step, because the frontal lobe, this part especially, is not working properly. If you have a member that is suffering from dementia, I would recommend you to have a look about what can the Temprana do to help this person that you love, and having a better life, having more motivation, being able to take simple steps, and being more happy in their life. Thank you very much, and I hope that was useful.